video, we will tackle about Lean Sigma, presented by Sweet Deluxe Group. And my name is Jade Ejercito, and let's start it. The Lean Production. The Lean Production is a methodology of increasing the speed of a processing within a business by cutting out waste. Sabi dito, ang Lean Production ay pagpapabilis ng proseso para sa isang negosyo sa pagtatanggal ng mga bagay na hindi na kailangan. Sabi dito, waste is any part of a business which doesn't add any value, o yung mga bagay na wala ng halaga, tinatanggal na sa isang negosyo. Where did Lean came from? Lean thinking originated at Toyota from production system. The original ideas were formulated by Sakichi Toyoda na nagmula noong 1920s to 1930s. Ngunit na full implementation lang to noong 1950s. The 8 ways in Lean production. The first one is transportation. Second is inventory. Third is motion. Fourth is waiting. Fifth is over-processing. Sixth, overproduction. 7 is defect. And last is skills. The first one is transportation. Sabi dito, ang transportation, also known as touch, is the unnecessary movement of materials, equipment, or information. Sinasabi na ang transportation daw ay isang bagay na iyong ginagawa sa paglilipat ng isang kagamitan o impormasyon mula sa kinalalagyan nito papunta sa ibang pwesto. Ang mga example pa dito ay multiple people reviewing the same documents, 2. Emailing information between people or departments, 3. Moving inventory between storage areas, and 4. Moving equipment of files between work areas. Ang pangalawa naman ay inventory. Inventory refers to storing more supply or having a higher quantity of materials on hand than needed or we needed. Sabi dito, ang inventory ay isang stocking room na kung saan nilalagay natin yung mga bagay na hindi kailangan o hindi pagagamitin at mga bagay na wala ng halaga. Ang mga example pa dito ay value floor or storage space filled with unused items, storing aging asset that quickly become obsolete. Number 3, inventory or materialize, filling up before a complicated process step. Next is motion. Motion is any movement of people that doesn't not add value to product o services. Sinasabi dito na ang motion ay isang movement o galaw ng tao na ginagawa ngunit hindi nakakadagdag ng halaga sa isang produkto o serbisyo. Ang example pa nito ay storing frequently used tools and materials in hard to reach place. Workplace not organized in order of the process being performed. Number 3, having to open multiple software application to complete a step. And last is excessive click required to perform routine. Next is waiting. The most prevalent of all 8 ways, and it's referred to process delay while waiting on people, equipment, materials, or information. Pinaka-simple na yan, ang waiting ay isang bagay na ginagawa ng tao para sa equipment, materials, o information. Ang example na nito ay being unable to complete a step until receiving file. Kailangan natin mag-antay bago natin makomplete ang isang step hanggang sa dumating kung ano yung kailangan natin. 2. A process that is stalled due to missing signature. Yeah. Parang yung sa eskwelahan, nagkakaroon tayo ng clearance at hindi natin to agad na ipapasa dahil wala pang pirma ng ibang tao at kailangan pa nating antayin kung sino ang tao na kailangan pumirma na yon.
Overprocessing. Any effort that doesn't add value to the product or service from the customer's perspective. Examples are redundant process steps, filled forms requiring unused information, the addition of features or service that customers don't need, providing a higher level of quality than requires. Next, overproduction. Making more units earlier or faster than the next step in the process or the customer requires. Examples are selecting reply all for emails that only few need to see, creating unnecessarily large batches, printing 20 copies of a report that only requires 3 people will read. Next, defects are information, production, or service that are inaccurate, incomplete, or missing. Examples are errors that occur over and over, customer dissatisfaction in a process, fixing paperwork that is improperly or insufficiently filled in, any action that caused the wrong next step such as shipping too many or too few units or shipping to the wrong address. Next, skills refers to not making the best use of people experience, knowledge, skills, creativity, or capability. Examples are requiring employees to constant ask for permission or approval, not offering employees the training to expand their abilities, requiring those with special skills to perform unskilled activities. The Lean Toolbox, the 5S, GIT production, pull system, and Kanban. What is 5S? Sort, set in order, shine, standardize, sustain. The 5S is known to be an antidote to the waste.
Next, let's talk about the second S in 5S, set in order or Satan. The main idea here is a place for everything and everything in its place. So we want to make sure that each item in our work area is mayroong designated spot. Organize the work area, each item should be easy to find, use, and return. This way, mas madali nating mahanap, magagamit at maibabalik yung mga tool or material na kailangan natin. By organizing our workplace this way, mas nagiging efficient tayo, less wasted time, and in the end, mas productive. Kapag maayos yung workplace, klaro kung saan nakalagay yung mga bagay, less clutter, and less confusion. So, mas nakaka-focus tayo sa mga dapat gawin. So, parang kung paano mo kinuha, ganun mo rin ibabalik. At kung paano mo dinatnan, ganun mo rin iiwan. Next, let's look at how we can measure our progress in set in order with these 5 levels of achievement. Level 1, just beginning. In this level, items are placed randomly throughout the workplace. So, yung mga bagay is nakakalat lang randomly sa workplace. Wala pang kaayusan, kaya mahirap hanapin yung mga kailangan. Next is level 2, focus on basics. Needed items are safely stored and organized according to frequent of use. So, dito sinisimulan na nating i-store yung mga needed items sa tamang paraan at inaayos ito base kung gaano natin kadalas ginagamit. So, dito nagsisimula ang pagiging efficient. Next, level 3, make it visual. Needed items are outlined, dedicated, locations are properly labeled, and required quantities are determined. So, nilalagay na natin ng outline yung mga items. Mayroon na ring labels at alam natin yung tamang quantity para sa mga kailangan para mas madali nang hanapin. Level 4, focus in reliability. Needed items on work are minimized in number and are properly arranged for retrieval and use. So dito, minimize na yung number of items sa workplace and nakaayos na sila para madaling kunin at gamitin. Parang kung paano mo kinuha, ganun mo rin siya ibabalik. Kaya sigurado kang alam mo kung saan mo makikita yung mga items na ito. And lastly, level 5, continuously improve. Needed items can be retrieved within 30 seconds and required minimum number of steps. So dito, nakaayos na yung mga items in a way na pwede mo silang makuha within 30 seconds with minimal effort. The goal here is continuous improvement para sa isang workspace na laging efficient. So, these are the achieving levels in the set-in-order phase of 5S, where we aim for a workspace that organized, efficient, and supports us in every task. Next, let's talk about shine or say-so. This involves regularly cleaning and inspecting the workplace tools and machinery to uncover any problems. It's essential to remove dirt and grime and keep everything clean on a daily basis. Kaya, keep it clean, plain, and simple. So by doing this, mas madali nating makikita yung mga issue at mas ma-maintain natin yung kaayusan sa ating paligid. So kapag malinis yung workplace, hindi lang ma-enhance yung focus natin, kundi mabuboost din yung overall productivity. Next, standardize or seiketsu. In this phase, our goal is to develop standard procedures and protocols for the first 3 rules, which is yung sort, set in order, and shine. So mahalaga ito para masigurado na yung processes is nasusunod and na-maintain sa ating workplace. When there are clear standards, mas madali para sa lahat na malaman yung tamang gagawin and to prevent reverting to old habits. So, ipinapakita ng chart sa ibaba. Ayan, makikita natin yung chart sa ibaba, yung proseso ng 5S. Showing how each step works together to maintain order and efficiency in our work. You should document everything in the chart when you sort. For example, do you sort on a daily basis, or weekly basis, or monthly basis? So, these should all be listed. Who is sorting on a given day? Is it an employee or maybe even a family member? So lahat dapat is nasa ayos. Who, where, when, and gaano kadalas. So this is the protocol we need within the 5S system to maintain organization and efficiency. Next, let's talk about sustain or Shitsuke. In this phase, our goal is to create a system that will monitor and ensure that the standardized procedures are consistently being followed. We need to foster a cycle of 5S motivational culture in the workplace to make sure everyone is participating. So in this visual, dito sa lower part ng ating slide, you can see the before and after conditions of the workplace. So on the left side, makikita natin dito, the workspace is disorganized. While on the right side, it is clean and organized. This illustrates the impact of 5S on our environment. Kaya it's important to promote a 5S culture that everyone values. Dapat itong maging part ng ating daily routine and we have a role to play in it. Sa ganitong paraan, we can enhance our productivity and create a happier workplace. Next, JIT production. Just-in-time production minimizes the time, labor, and materials in a manufacturing process. This system ensures that goods are being produced only as they are needed. The desired outcome is a streamlined production system that maintains a minimal amount of on-site raw materials, minimal wait times in the production process, and small batch sizes. So, itong just-in-time production is isang system na nagmi-minimize ng oras, labor, at materials sa manufacturing process. Yung idea dito is gumawa lang ng goods or product kapag kailangan na sila. Sa ganitong paraan, nakakabuo tayo ng isang streamlined production system na may minimal on-site raw materials at kaunting paghihintay sa production process. JIT production uses the principle of pull system. So, sa ganitong setup, yung demand ang nagdidikta kung kailan at gaano karaming produkto ang dapat gawin. The benefits with JIT system are low working capital since inventory levels are quite low, reduction for needed space and materials for handling goods since there's no piling up of too many stocks in the process. So ayun, isang malaking benefits ng just-in-time system is yung mababang work capital or working capital. Dahil mababa yung inventory levels, nababawasan din yung space and materials na kailangan para sa pag-handle ng goods kasi hindi naman masyadong naiipon yung mga stocks. The main pitfall with just-in-time system is that an interruption to the system can quickly shut down the process since there is no buffer built into the system. Ito yung isang disadvantage ng JIT system kung sakaling magkaroon ng interruption, mabilis na maapektuhan yung buong process dahil wala tayong buffer na naka-built-in. So ano nga ba yung buffer? Buffer refers to a reserve on or an extra amount of something. Kaya napakahalagang planuhin at i-monitor yung bawat step sa production para masiguradong tuloy-tuloy yung operations.
Now let's talk about pull system. Pull system is a method for controlling the flow of resources through a process. The goal of such a system is to replace only what has need consumed at the optimal time. This differs from a push system which attempts to use forecasts and schedules to drive the flow of production. This system requires constant and precise monitoring of demand, which is done using Kanban. Now, what is Kanban? Kanban is a signal or visual controls are used to trigger material and information movement or production execution through pull system. The goal of the system is to support continuous flow, make one, move one. The Kanban pull system is a way of synchronizing the material information flow of disconnected processes to enable just-in-time production. Now let's tackle what is Kanban. Kanban is a Japanese word for the sign, which is an inventory control system used in just-in-time manufacturing to track production and order new shipments of parts and material. It was developed by Taichi Ono, an industrial engineer at the Kanban system. Can be thought of as a signal and response system. When an item is running low in an operational station, there will be a visual cue specifying how much to order from the supply. The person who uses the parts makes the order for the quantity indicated by the Kanban and supplier provides the exact amount requested. Now, what is the difference between push system and pull system? Push system is make to stock, which means ayun yung mag-i-stock na mag-i-stock ng inventory at dun yung mayroong waste na tinatawag. Sa push system naman is made to order. Ibig sabihin, gagawin mo pa lang yung isang bagay kapag na-order na. Ibig sabihin, malalow yung waste na ng isang product. Now, what is the difference between make one, move one? Make one, move one is batch and push processing large lot production. Forecasted demand, high inventory, manufacturing, waste, high efficiency with low system production. While continuous flow, make one, move one is small lot production based on customer demand, low inventory, low manufacturing waste, demand, flexibility, high system productivity. The Six Sigma. Sigma is a statistical concept that represents how much variation there is in a process relative to customer specification. Sigma value is based on defects per million opportunities. Six Sigma is equivalent to 3.4 TPMO. The variation in the process is so small that the resulting products and services are 99.966% defect-free.
The Six Sigma. What is Six Sigma? Every human activity has variability. Makikita natin dito sa graph yung target, customer specification, tsaka yung defect. Reducing variability is the key to understand Six Sigma. What is Six Sigma methodology? Six Sigma is data-driven methodology that provides tools and techniques to define and evaluate each step of process. It is method that focuses in improving the quality of the process in business structure, thus increasing the bottom line profit. Yung Six Sigma ay nagpo-provide ng tools at technique to define and evaluate each step and process. Ito daw po yung method na nagpo-focus sa improving the quality of the process. Where did Six Sigma came from? Started at Motorola Corporation in the mid-1980s when the company discovered that the product with the high first pass yield Those that made it through to the production process defect-free rarely failed in actual use, resulting in higher customer satisfaction. Popularized by former CEO Jack Welch, commitment to the achieving Six Sigma capability. Realize 12 billion savings over 5 years. Six Sigma is a quality program that improves your customer's experience, lower your costs and builds a better leader. The Six Sigma methodologies, DMAIC. This method is used to improve the current capabilities of existing process. This is by far the most commonly used methodology of Six Sigma improvements. Yung DMAIC ay kadalasang ginagamit na method sa buong mundo. Tapos, pangalawa, DMA-DV. This method is used when you need to completely redesign a process, product, or service to meet customer requirements. DMA-DV teams are usually staffed by senior managers and Six Sigma expert. Yung DMA-DV stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, and Design DMAIC stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, Control. D for Define. Identify problems within the system process. M. Measure. Collect data from the process where problem occurs to verify its current performance. A. Analyze. Scrutinize the business process to reveal the root cause of the problems and variations. I. Improve. Develop gap closure actions. Test and implement changes based on root causes being analyzed. C is for control. Full implementations of improvement to sustain and gains. The Six Sigma example. A few months ago, a survey we conducted showed that customers didn't like our company all that much. So we decided to fix that. The Six Sigma example. Define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. In this space, we use a tool called Voice of the Customer or VOC. The VOC represented the needs and requirements of our customers. Our VOC showed the following: customers expected prompt delivery, the correct product selection, and a knowledgeable distribution team.
Good day everyone, I'm Joy Laureta, and right now I will continue the discussion about the survey that they conducted that showed the customer that they didn't like the company so much. So how they fix it? By measuring and determining why customer didn't like their company. So they performed a data collection and found out that they took 56 longer to deliver products than others. So they began to focus on reducing the time between the order entry and the final delivery of the product. So, for example, yung mga fast food chains, yung mga food panda, Grab. So, yung iba talaga, may mga nadi-delay na products or di nadi-deliver agad. So, pwedeng siguro, sila, fast food chain sila. So, iniisip nila, paano sila makakapag-deliver pa ng product sa efficient time at hindi mawawaste yung time of waiting ng mga customer. So next, analyze. So we identify the problem, that is slow delivery. We then ask question, why was our delivery so slow? So ito yung mga consider nilang questions. Our analysis produced the following causes. Inaccurate sales plan. So, hindi daw inaccurate yung sales plans nila. So, kailangan nila yan i-revise, baguhin. And number 2, issues with our safety stock. Stock nila, yung mga stock nila sa mga naubos yung sauce, ganon. So, kailangan ensure nila na mayroon sila mga stocks na mga yan. Ensures the vendor's delivery performance. So, kailangan yung kukuha ng mga product nila ay capable para ma-deliver on time yung mga products na kailangan i-deliver. Failing behind manufacturing schedule. So, yung iba talagang may mga nadidelay, kailangan i-improve nila yon. And next, improvement. We began to focus on solving this problem. We began having monthly reviews to ensure our demand products stayed in demand. Another thing, we focus on what to order and provide to customer with the products they wanted. So, yung mga products na madalas nabibili sa kanila, dun sila nagdi-demand na kumuha ng supply. So, hindi sila nasisiraan ng supply at hindi na waste yung ibang product kasi yung mga in-demand na products lang yung kinukuha nila at dinadagdagan nila na mas madami yung supplies nila. So, lastly, control. We created plans to monitor sales in our best-selling 30% of products. Each year, we review how well the products did and replace it with a different topic if it was failing out in demand. So, yung mga products na hindi nabebenta, ibig sabihin nito yung mga products na hindi nabebenta, nag-iisip pa sila ng ibang way para mabenta yon or ini-improve pa nila yung mga products nila para mas tangkilikin pa ng iba pang mga customers. So, for our next example, this is our example number 2. The situation here was, imagine you want to clean up for your garage. So, you can fit a new motorcycle inside. Okay, gagamit daw tayo dito ng lean methods to accomplish this goal. So, first, define. We should identify the scope of the cleaning project. Cleaning the garage, not the whole house. So, kailangan identify natin kung ano lang ba yung specific na lugar na i-clean natin. At yun lang yung nasa situation natin na yung garahe daw, yung i-clean natin. Next, measure pace of square footage of the overall garage and open a floor space. Set a goal to required amount of floor space. You can eyeball this or you can measure the area. So, pwede mo daw makita yung area or pwede mo din daw i-measure yung area na specific na spot na lilinisin mo. Analyze. Understand types, amounts, and materials currently in place and able to storage location. So, pwede tayo sa gagawin natin na garage, pwede tayo maggawa ng maliliit na mga compartments doon or cabinets. Tapos, meron yung mga specific na pangalan kung ano yung mga ilalagay mong tools like yung mga yabe, screw, ganon. So, improve lean tools to execute cleaning, organizing, including removing unessential materials. Install improvement vertical storage capacities to minimize floor space use. So, yun nga, pwede yung mga patapon na bagay na pwede na natin ibakal bote, itapon na natin. Tapos, mamili na lang tayo ng mga bagay na iiwanan natin para sa garahe natin. Yung mga lagi natin ginagamit like pako, martilyo, measuring tape, and iba pa. So, control. Leave a storage spot. Put after photos in place, including targets. Conduct weekly audit to ensure the stuff doesn't accumulate. So, kailangan ino-audit natin kung naiisoli ba yung mga gamit sa tamang lugar, kung meron pa ba mga stock ng mga gamit na yon, kung naubos na ba yung mga kailangan like electrical tape, mga ganun, kung naibalik ba yung plaes sa kailangan niyang lalagyanan. And so, for our next slide, we have here the 6 Sigma Toolbox. We have here the analysis of the runs or ANOVA for short, box spots, brainstorming, cause-effect diagrams, correlation and regression, design of experiments, graph and charts, histograms, photosynthesis testing, Pareto analysis, process capability studies, process control plans, process flow programs, quality function development, response surface methods, shatter diagrams, standard operation procedures, and statistical process control. So, the Six Sigma Toolbox is a collection of tools and techniques used to improve quality of products, service, processes. It is a data-driven approach that aims to reduce variation and eliminate defects, ultimately leading to increase efficiency and customer satisfaction. So, yung mga binanggit ko po kanina ay nakakatulong daw po para ma-detect natin yung mga defecto or yung mga hindi na kailangan na gamit doon sa business natin. At masatisfy natin yung mga customers. So, for our next slide, we will have here the birth of Lean Six Sigma. So, Lean focused on eliminating waste, thus improving speed and efficiency. So, yung Lean ay nagpo-focus siya sa pag-eliminate ng waste. Six Sigma focuses on process improvement by eliminating defects, thus improving quality. So, pag sinabi naman natin na Six Sigma, nagpo-focus siya sa pag-improve ng eliminating defects and improving their quality. So, ini-improve na, nagkakaroon na tayo dito ng developments. So, combining the two, which called Lean Six Sigma, it involves the issues within the system, thus ensuring the profit for business. So, kapag nag-combine na natin yung Lean sa yung Six Sigma, tumutukoy na siya sa pag-improve ng business. Next, we have here the Lean Six Sigma benefits. So, first, we increase the profits, standardize and simplified process, reduce errors, employee development, value for customers. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng matataas na profits, na-standardize natin at nasisimplify yung process for business dahil sa Lean Six Sigma, and reduce errors na didetermine natin agad yung mga problema at bibigyan agad natin ito ng solusyon. Improve employee development. So, nagkakaroon tayo dito ng mas magandang interaction sa ating mga empleyado at kaya gumagaan din yung loob nila na mas galingan pa yung trabaho nila. Value for customer, kasi nakikita na natin na nasa-satisfied yung mga customer natin dahil yan sa tulong ng Lean Six Sigma. For ending the discussion, the benefits of Lean Six Sigma are numerous and can have a profound impact on organization across various industries by adopting a culture of continuous improvement, utilizing the tools and techniques of Lean Six Sigma. Organizations can achieve significant gains in efficiency, quality, customer satisfaction, cost saving, employee engagement, and overall competitiveness.